Good morning children. I hope class 7th children are watching this video and I hope you must be keeping well. As we have been doing division of decimals and already we had started exercise 3D, few questions already we have done, and it was told to complete whole exercise 3D. You must have completed also. So those who have completed, be with your copy so that you can check you have done correctly or not. So today we are going to see exercise 3D word problems. Rest of the remaining questions we are going to do, because already we have done many questions. Only few questions are left. Question number 17 up to 17, question number 13 to 17 are left. So we are going to do this. So let's start. Your question number 13, you have, if 69 buckets of equal capacity can be filled with 586.5 liters of water, what is the capacity of each bucket? If suppose 69 buckets you have, suppose this is your bucket and number of buckets you see, number of buckets you have 69, and altogether the capacity of 69 bucket is, capacity has been given, capacity of 69 buckets that has been given 586.5 liters, and then you need to find out the capacity of each bucket. So how will you find out? The capacity of each bucket will be equal to the total capacity 69 buckets are holding, so that is 586, it means 586.5 liters, divided by number of buckets, or here you can write also total capacity of 69 buckets divided by number of buckets. So 586.5 divided by 69. So this is required to be divided. So already you know how it to be divided. 69 and 586.5. How many times it will go, you see? Here you see how many times it will go. 8 times you try. 8 9 ja 72. 7 you have. 8 6 ja 48. 48 and 7 55. So 6 minus 2, if you are subtracting, what will you get? 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. And 5 is required to be taken down, and before 5 you have decimal, so decimal will be required to be put over here. Now you see how many times it will go. 5 times you try. 5 9 ja 45. 5 6 ja 30 and 4 34, and if you are subtracting you will get 0. So the capacity of each bucket will be 8.5 liters. So you will write, hence the capacity of each bucket will be how much? 8.5 liters, and this will be your answer. So in this way, this type of questions are required to be solved. Next question you see, Monica cuts 46 meter of clothes into pieces of 1.15 meter each. Suppose your clothes is 46 meter and it is being made into pieces, it is being cut into pieces of 1.15 meter each. Suppose many pieces has been made and one piece each 1.15 meter. Now how many pieces does she get? You need to find out number of pieces of the clothes. So how we will solve? Number of pieces of clothes will be equal to total length of the cloth divided by length of each piece or one piece, each piece of the cloth. So here you see this will be 46 divided by 1.15. So it is needed to be divided. So as it was told, here you have after decimal 2 digits, so it is required to be divided, it is required to be multiplied by 100. Since you need to convert this into whole number, so you will get 4600 divided by 115. Now you divide this, 4600 divided by 115. What will you get? 4 times it will go, 4 5 ja 20, 4 1 ja 4 and 2 6, 4 1 ja 4, minus you will get this 0 and next number you have 0 will be taken down, so 115 0 ja 0. So finally you will get 40. So number of pieces of cloth will be 40. You will write hence the number of pieces of cloth will be 40 and this will be your answer. So in this way these type of questions are required to be solved. Next you see Mr. Soni bought some bags of cement each weighing 49.8 kg. If the total weight of all the bags is 1792.8 kg, how many bags did he buy? Here you see Mr. Soni bought some bags of cement each weighing 49.8 kg. This is bag, suppose, of cement, bag of cement, each weigh how much? 49.8 kg. If the total weight of the bags is 1792.8 kg, total weight of all the bags are each how much? 1792.8 kg. How many bags did he buy? So you will write number of bags will be equal to total weight of all the bags divided by weight of one bag. So this will be 1792.8 divided by 49.8, and since this is decimal number, it is required to be converted into whole number, so you multiply by 10. So what you will get? 1792 divided by 498. This number is required to be divided. 1792. Here you see 498. Now you divide 3 times it will go. 3 8 ja 24, 3 9 ja 27 and 2 29, 3 4 ja 12 and 2 14. So 12 minus 4 is equal to 8, and 18 minus 9 is equal to 9, and 6 minus 4 is equal to 2, and this number will be taken down 8. Now you see how many times it will go. 6 times you try. 6 8 ja 48, 4 6 9 ja 54 and 4 58, 6 4 ja 24 and 5 29. Now you subtract, you will get 0. So number of bags will be 36. So you will write your answer. Hence the number of bags will be 36, and this will be your answer. Next question, you see, how many pieces of plywood, each 0.35 centimeter thick, are required to make a pile 1.89 meter high. Suppose here you have a sheet of plywood, and that thickness you have 0.35 centimeter. Now it is required to make a pile, and number of sheets are required to be kept over here. So suppose this is your first sheet, that is 0.35 centimeter. Again more sheets are being kept over here, like this. Here it will be kept more sheets like this. So number of sheets will be kept, and height should become 1.89 meter. It means 1.89 meter means this is required to be converted into centimeter, so you will get 189 centimeter. So now how many pieces will be required to make this pile of this height, you need to find out. So you will write number of plywood will be equal to, or number of plywood or sheets will be, number of plywood will be total height of the pile divided by thickness of one plywood. Here you see total height you have 1.89 meter, and thickness of one sheet you know 0.35 centimeter. So that is required to be divided. So here you will have 1.89 meter divided by 0.35 centimeter. So first you convert that into centimeter. So it will be 189 into 1.89 into 100 centimeter divided by 0.35 centimeter. Now in centimeter you have converted. This is required to be converted into whole number. So it will become 18900 divided by 35. Now this is required to be divided, or even if you want to cancel, it can be cancelled also. So here you see 5 7 ja 35, 5 3 ja 15, and then you have 39, 5 7 ja 35, and 5 8 ja 40, and 0. Now you see 7 1 ja 7, 7 5 ja 35, 2 you have 28, 7 4 ja 28, and this is 0. So finally you got what? Number of plywood or number of sheets will be, is required. How many? 540. So you will write hence the required number of plywood will be equal to 540, and this is your answer. It could be divided by 35. This number 818900 could be divided by 35 also, and the same number you would get 540. So by cancelling also, if you can get, that will be easier to do. So whatever you feel easy, that can be done. Next question you have, the product of two decimals is 261.36. If one of them is 17.6, find the other. This type of many questions already you have done. So here you will write, suppose the next number or the other number is equal to x. Then according to question, what you have? The product of two decimals is 261.6. 261.36 you have. Product of two numbers, and one number has been given 17.6. The other number you have assumed x. So the product of two numbers is 261.36. You need to find out the other when one has been given. So x will be 261.36 divided by 17.6. So when you are converting this number into whole number, you need to multiply by 10, and this will be this. If you are multiplying by 10, this decimal will come over here. So your number will be 261.3.6 and divided by 176. Now you divide 2613.6 and should be divided by 176. You see how many times it will go? One time, 176. You subtract this. 11 minus 6 will be 5, and 15 minus 7 is equal to 8, and this 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. This number is required to be taken down. You have got 3. Now you see how many times it will go? 4 times. 6 4 ja 24. 2 you have 4 7 ja 28. 4 7 ja 28, and 2 you have 30. 3 you have 4 1 ja 4, and 3 7. 13 minus 4 you have 9, and this will be 4, and this is 1, and this 6 is required to be taken down, and before 6 you have decimal is required to be put. And then you see how many times it will go? 8 times you try. 8 6 ja 48, 8 7 ja 56, and 4 60. 6 you have, 8 1 ja 8, and 6 14. If you are subtracting, what you will get? 16 minus 8 is equal to 8, and here you will have 8, and then you put 0, and now you see how many times it will go? 5 times. 5 6 ja 30, 5 7 ja 35, and 3 38, 5 1 ja 5, and 3 8. So if you are subtracting, you will get 0. So now you see the next number, the other number x you had assumed, and that you have got 14.85. So you will write clearly, or hence the other number is equal to 14.85, means 14.85, and this is your answer. So in this way you have completed this exercise. So all the word problems you have done. So now it is time to practice. You practice again and again and try to solve by yourself each and every question. First of all, this must be there in notebook, and each and every question many times you try to solve by yourself. Practice again and again so that you should be able to solve these questions anytime, anywhere. So next time we will see the next topic. Until then, thank you.